My name is Matt Turner. I'm a social media specialist in the Office of Communications for the National Park Service. I did have the opportunity to join the communications office in Washington, D.C. As a social media lead, and I've been in that role since the fall of 2018. When I first started the Park Service as a career choice, I never thought I'd be doing social media. But over the years, being an interpreter, being a guide, that really has guided me to do the more virtual and kind of online, and working at smaller parks too, like the Lincoln Home and the Truman Home, really allowed me the opportunity to really look for other ways to reach an audience who might not know about those sites or be able to visit in person. So using social media, especially Facebook, Instagram, combining that with some design work to make shareable content to try to connect with an audience out there is really where I started to lean more towards kind of the social media side of things. Yeah, the National Park Service uses social media again to reach new audiences, to really kind of create this vibrant community of park advocates. And certainly a goal is to encourage people to really experience these places firsthand, but also introduce them to people who may not get a chance to get out to Alaska or to Hawaii. So we're really taking these parks virtually to the public. And a lot of it is that kind of safety with a smile. Again, we'll use kind of that humor, that quote at the beginning to kind of hook people in, grab them in, and hopefully they'll read the rest of that list of tips we've shared. And sometimes we like to throw in just a little something that's off, again, maybe to see if people are paying attention and reading, and maybe you can kind of get a chuckle in there. We kind of had a theme where we talked about, don't push your slower friends down as a means for getting away from a bear, and that kind of took off in different ways. Some people thought we were doing a good job just kind of explaining about, we're saving those slower friends out there. What are people streaming the last couple months on TV, or, what are people listening to on the radio, or what's a meme that's kind of taken fire that we can then maybe repackage to kind of fit our needs. And sometimes you have a quote in mind, or you have an idea and you try to build a story around that. Other times you found, a really cool picture of, a bear thinking on a log, and, something immediately pops into your head, like, I relate to this way, and I think a lot of other people will too. But yeah, Fat Bear Week, it's huge, pun intended. But, it's a great example of something, very organic in the parks. It was actually created by rangers and staff at Katmai National Park and Preserve a couple of years ago. And it was a chance for them to kind of invite the public to really learn more about bears, but also kind of the science, the importance of, healthy ecosystems. And I think especially this year, with the lack of maybe some sports, maybe a bracket, things like that, it really gave people an opportunity to kind of really go all in and vote for their favorite bear. And we have gotten a lot of positive feedback by those who see our post and they want to learn more. A lot want to work for us. They want to work for the National Park Service. I think we've done a great job of turning it into a recruiting tool to show off not just the amazing places across the country that people can work, but also showcasing the different jobs. Again, it's kind of building that community where, we want people to talk to us. We want to talk back with them, and at least, get a better idea of what they're looking for in their parks, and how, we can help them learn more either through social media or through the parks themselves.